G'day, welcome back to Walkabouter's Guide to Australia, episode 150. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Here we are, playing on the Oregon Trail. Not this road, of course, but the game, the Oregon Trail, in mint condition box version. What a great idea to make an old game out of. I don't know why they didn't choose the Donner Party instead, where the pilgrims traveling west in horse and wagon, or was it ox and wagon, ended up eating themselves and each other. Did they eat themselves before each other? Hours of fun. Move over, Game Boy. I think this is going to be the next big hit. I like how they use the Roger Ramjet theme song. Roger Ramjet, he's our man, hero of our nation. So here's adventures, just be sure and stay tuned to this station. I like how it has to use the catchphrase, "You have died of dysentery," on the box. Apparently that's one of the ways you can die in the game and in real life. I think dysentery is like dying of diarrhea, or maybe that's the symptom. You get dysentery, well, humans get dysentery from contact with fecal matter. But don't humans produce fecal matter? Again, 150 episodes of fecal matter. This seems like a fine game. If only there was like a hack where you could open up an Easter egg. Luckily, it came with this, Mr. Fusion from Back to the Future. It's decreased in value significantly. If, I'm told, on Yahoo Answers, if you connect this Mr. Fusion to the Game Boy, I mean to the Oregon Trail game console unit, you can open up a new level, and this slow wagon can actually be overtaken by Dr. Emmett L. Brown from Back to the Future, going much faster. Great music. Then you got the DeLorean at the end on the train tracks. Then there you have it, the majestic Oregon Trail. I'd like to be serious now for a moment. Last month in August, we lost another fellow traveller and another fellow Shawn McKinnon.
Live from our Sydney headquarters, this is 7 News with Michael Usher.
Good evening. A manhunt is underway in New Zealand after an Australian tourist was shot dead.
An Australian man has been shot and killed in a carjacking on New Zealand's North Island.
An Australian man shot dead in New Zealand has been identified as 33-year-old Shawn McKinnon.
Shawn McKinnon and his soon-to-be Canadian wife, Bianca Buckley,
were asleep in their van when they were woken by someone thumping on the window.
Shawn McKinnon was shot dead yesterday morning. The Victorian man and his fiancée Bianca Buckley were asleep in their camper van when an armed man woke them up.
A manhunt is underway for a gunman accused
of Shawn McKinnon's death. He killed Shawn, but somehow 32-year-old Bianca
escaped the gunman, helpless as he drove away with the love of her life who had been shot multiple times. She ran several kilometres to a farmhouse for help, unaware if Shawn was dead or alive.
Not knowing if Shawn was alive or dead, heavily armed police descended on the area, finding the camper van just after 8 a.m. Inside the abandoned camper van, the body of 33-year-old Shawn McKinnon.
33-year-old Shawn grew up near Warrnambool in Victoria's southwest, described by his mates as a lovable knockabout guy.
Tonight, New Zealand police swoop on the accused killer of Shawn McKinnon.
Shawn McKinnon was a roof tiler and musician with an obvious love of surfing and his combi van, but most of all, his fiancée Bianca.
Shawn McKinnon. Yeah, he was shot and killed in New Zealand just on a holiday with his fiancée. And it's weird hearing your own name on the news, so I felt a special connection. But really, nobody should have that kind of an end, especially with his whole life ahead of him. I think we all should live a little bit more and travel a little bit more, just because a lot of people don't have that opportunity anymore. My heart goes out to his friends and family. Well, that's it. Should we read the instructions of the Oregon Game instruction trail? Oh, the power button. Oh, there's a hunting game. If only I'd known. Thanks for watching this horrible, horrible, horrible travel program. All the best. Take long walks, get some fresh air out there, and I don't know, play video games too. It's counterintuitive. And don't get dysentery. Travel all over the countryside.